Welcome to Patchewollock, more specifically the Patchewollock Silo Art. There's not much at Patchewollock anymore, not even a rower line, but beautiful clouds. I really like the cloud formations in this video, hope you do too. So typically this silo is about 35 metres high, and in its heyday, with the rail connected, was a storage facility, usually for wheat, but other grains I guess you can see to both sides of the cement silo, metal silos that would have stored bigger volumes and other varieties of grains. I'm spinning around now looking where the railway line used to be and looking at the town. The silo art in the Yarriambiack Shire has attracted a lot of interest, and the day that my mate Doug and I were there, cars are pulling up all the time, but there was nothing available to eat or drink or do anything else with in Patchy, unfortunately. Anyway, a bit more about these silos. Apparently there were two distinct designs, and I must admit this is an unusual shape, I suppose, but the two designs were the Williamstown style and the Geelong style, depending on which rail line was being used to export the grain. It's very close to harvest time up here now in northwestern Victoria. As we were driving along, we saw a number of headers out in the paddocks and what looked like good crops. But I guess you can't necessarily tell much by driving past at 100 k's about how good the crop is or isn't. But I think it's regrettable that these railway lines have been pulled up. I think that the rail service previously was excellent and it shipped the grain out quickly. Trains were able to come in, fill up and be gone. However, what happens now is that much of the grain is stored on farm, which is a reasonable thing to do as farmers keep it there to market at a time that suits them. But what happens then is that everything's transported by road, and you sometimes find wall-to-wall B-doubles on the road, all the edges of the roads broken up. So I have to say that I'm not a fan. However, enough said. These silos were all built in the 1930s, and they were poured in stages, and the framework was moved up with each couple of feet of pour. What else can I say? You can see that there's not much there. I think probably in its heyday Patchewollock was a thriving little community, and I'm sure it still does thrive for a while. Famous for its music festival in October, has good camping facilities, and is, well, it's also got a pub and a post office. And we saw a school, and I assume that's still in use. It looked to be in good condition. That's a primary school, of course. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed watching this, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye now.